guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okay, so we're doing a few speed reads today. I've got loads, so just be prepared to wait a day or two. When I get home it'll be different. I'll be able to do them all day and night. Okay, so yeah, let's start then. So, hi, can you please do a speed reading about will they ever stop the boats? Let's have a look. Oh, well, I'm getting something positive. Yeah, I think they are going to be doing more to drive them either away. You know, he certainly got transporting them as well home. I think big moves being made. Everybody, you know, that reading I did on immigration must have been meant to be, because all of a sudden I'm just flooded with stories on my phone saying about we're up to just like 800,000 on the government list of numbers, which was up apparently by 160,000. So December 22, we'd already had that many going. So you can see that this is a real problem as well. I hope you know, they're getting on their own, our boats, you know, and shipping them back, you know, or turning them away, adopting other methods from other countries. I think there's certainly going to be a very, very hard push on this. Everybody knows, you know, you can't survive in an election if you can't do this, you know, and deal with it for us. I mean, you know, I do feel like, you know, there could be something bigger going on here as well. But, you know, we're just seen as a soft touch, really, in the UK. This is the same speed read. Will the Houses of Parliament be blown up by terrorists? Was it Guy Fawkes who, you know, threatened to blow up Parliament? Or have I got that wrong? I kind of feel that's just popped in to my head. Yeah, Guy Fawkes. Let's have a look. Will Parliament, you know, ever be attacked by terrorists? Do you know what? I saw a video the other day. It was shocking, and it's one that Israel sent out saying this is what a Hamas attack would look like, or any terrorist attack actually, in the UK, and it was frightening. You know, it certainly got its point across. It can't have been produced by Archwell, that's for sure, because this was quite prim, and you know, I don't know, I took notice, it got my attention, and I think that's what it was meant to do. Quite horrific, really, the thought of anything like that playing out. I think if terrorists was going to, you know, bomb somewhere, I'm not sure that it would be the Houses of Parliament. They'll go for London Underground. They want, you know, they'll do strategic things. They want to cut off your telephones, out the power for the mobiles, destroy food sources, your hospitals. They would go for all that, whereas, you know, anybody in Parliament, well, they don't do much, do they? So it seems anyway. So I think that would be, they would see it as pointless with Parliament, but they definitely would go for infrastructure and yeah, the places I've said, really. Schools, concerts. I mean, we've had the concerts, haven't we? So I think that people are could come and open fire in schools as well. So I kind of get those feelings, because everybody hates politicians anyway, so if that happened to them, I don't think, you know, it's not as effective. I'm not saying anybody wouldn't care, of course I bloody would, but it would be far more effective, having a terrorist attack elsewhere. Will MPs ever be called out for corruption? All the time, all the time. People are getting, investigated a lot. So there's always the accusations. You see, getting attacked to you. So you could go for a lot of them, and a lot of different reasons as well. Mainly where there is a financial benefit, because that's all it's about. Corruption is about power and money. There's some very, very hard working people, it's very hard working, and it's for the people of the UK to call this out. They'd be more successful as well. So I do feel like, there are groups here that are continuing their efforts, to question things, to attack others, to force ideas as well. So, I think there's no shortage of corruption in government. From the lowest level to, how you get somebody into politics or as an MP, to how they end up going, So I do feel like if you are corrupt in politics, then it's hard to stay secret. It's hard to not be questioned later on. They could go on for years here, years of getting away with stuff. I tell you what I want out. I want that idiot in London. Get out, get out, get out. And I'm sick of these bloody... why can't we have Christmas? We're a Christian country. And you're trying to, as long as you're not offended, okay? As long as you're not offended, well, I am. I'm well pissed off. Pay me taxes, and everybody else does. So, again, though, that's for people to stand up to. It's just, we are the minority. We are absolutely becoming the minority. And, when I've been to London, I'm definitely a minority. That's all I'll say on that. But it seems everywhere else as well. And it seems to be, you don't see Christians gathering together in 300,000 lot protesting and marching, you don't, but you see everybody else in their cultures doing it. I'm not against any religion until you stop letting me celebrate mine. I mean, even in the schools, your Jesus of Nazareth has gone, the three bloody shepherds, the Virgin Mary. It's just ridiculous that you have to have something toned down. Nobody's offended, nobody complained, nobody writes into these schools and say, oh, you're out of order, so don't stop me celebrating mine. It's a beautiful story about Christmas, it's beautiful about Easter as well. There is one God and he rules all of us. Everybody just has a different name for him as well. So, how inclusive is that? If that pisses some people off, then I'm not really bothered. It's time for us now to stand up. And if you want something, you can't sit back. You have to stand up for yourself. Do you want to go to a protest? Do you want to write a letter? People like MPs and everything, they've actually fought and they go against everybody. They've had death threats, they put up with all sorts, but certainly, I feel like corruption will be challenged more and more. These people think they can get away with wiping the floor with us, in every country on immigration, it's everywhere. it's not just something that affects the UK. I've since seen all your comments, and it's happening everywhere as well. The only time this is going to be questioned or any action taken is if we get off our ass, pick up a pen, email somebody, put your thoughts down. Because without us, there is more of us. We're just not doing much about it. We're not taking any action. And I think we should take action against corruption, and certainly, being a Christian country as well. I mean, you've got different things. You've got, it's all harmonious, but it's your government. It's the likes of Sadiq Khan, always, what is it? Diverting, no, that's not the word. It's like splitting us, against religion with religion. So he can shout out Ramadan and we can't shout Merry Christmas. What a state to come in. This really riles a lot of people up. I can feel the the energy and negativity as well. Divisive, that's what I was going to say. Divisive. So yeah, okay. No. Yes, we're gonna do stuff. No, pointless about Parliament, and yes, about calling out corruption as well and choices. How far does this have to go before people like you and me, and I'm as bad, I'm as bad, thinking, oh well, I'll leave it to somebody else. Somebody else will stick up for us. Guys, we're going to have to actually start sticking up for ourselves. That's how I feel. Okay, so that was from, I believe maybe 2 friends or 2 sisters. I'll say Ange and Hayes. So you know who you are, okay? You know who you are. And thank you so much for asking these questions. I'm sure other people as well happy that you've asked as well. Okay then, thank you very much, and I'll be back soon with another speed read. Bye now. Bye bye. Bye.